Hey y'all, my name is Kyla Denanyoh and I am a lawyer. And it's really funny to say that because lawyer is a controversial term. And I'll explain a little bit more about that as we go along. So, I'm a 2015 graduate of Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Great school, an HBCU law school, which is a historically black college and university law school. And I'm also a proud Ohioan, a wife, a mom to a toddler, a hard worker, a foodie, all of those things. But you came here for the legal stuff, so let's get into that. So I'm a lawyer because I attended law school and graduated from law school. The common definition of lawyer is one who studies law or practices law. So with that, I am a lawyer. I have attended law school, I've studied law school, I've graduated from law school, did not practice law. So that means I'm not an attorney, but I am a lawyer. Okay, so let's get into that a little bit. I am not an attorney. I've never been an attorney. I wanted to be an attorney, but I did not pass the bar exam to allow myself to become an attorney. And I've done a lot of work to get to the point where I'm able to say I'm not an attorney without feeling a way about it, right? And part of my practicing and being comfortable with the fact that I'm not an attorney is the fact that I have a podcast called You Are a Lawyer. And on the podcast, I speak to law school graduates. That is the one requirement, that each guest has to be a law school graduate. And we discuss their current job, their current career, what they're doing, basically anything that has been impacted from law school is what we talk about on the podcast. And that's because you can never unlearn the stuff that you learned in law school, right? There's no way that you'll ever forget the information. It's just so seeped into you. It just is not going to go away, right? So I thought it was so interesting that I wasn't practicing law and the career choices that I made were around law or all had to do with things that I learned in law school. And then I knew a lot of people who also either were practicing and decided to do something else, or they weren't practicing, people who never wanted to practice at all. And I was like, who's talking to these people? Who is talking to the people who just are not licensed attorneys, right? There's a lot of large organizations that include the words bar association in them, which means that you are a barred attorney, but there's very few places for the law school graduates, and You Are a Lawyer is going to fill that gap. So far we've had the podcast. Right now we are working on the YouTube channel. Ta-da, it is here. We are live, where you can come to learn all of the cool things about being a lawyer, going to law school, difficulties that I faced when I was in law school, cool things that I've learned since being in law school. I'll also talk about the podcast episodes, guests that I thought were interesting, new guests that are coming up. We'll do some shout outs to old guests, all of those things. So I am so excited that you are here. Thank you for watching this all the way through. And make sure you subscribe. It is not too early to subscribe. The fact that there's just this first video is not too early, because there will be a video every single week. Feel free to leave a comment about anything that you want to know about law school, about me. I cannot wait to share more with you guys about everything about me and the exciting things of being a lawyer. Talk to you later.